welcome back to The Beer's Gone Bad.
Where the beer flows like wine. We're your hosts tonight. I'm Pat Tujan.
I'm Scott Van Book.
And we're doing a big beer tonight, something we found in our local liquor store. It's called Left Coast Hop Juice.
Ow!
Yeah, hop juice is 8.5%. This thing's going to set you back about $6.99. Left Coast Brewing.
Left Coast Brewing, I call it Left Coast. Left Coast Brewing does a lot of the beers for OGs. In fact, all their beers, I believe.
Which is a San Diego pizzeria company located out of San Clemente is the brewery.
And I'll be honest with you, I've had some of the OG's beers and I wasn't impressed. Specifically with their Hefeweizen. Really, actually, pretty terrible.
And so you're kind of going into this with some preconceived
notions.
notions.
I'm going in here and this beer has to win me over. This is their flagship beer, their Hop Juice, which is a double IPA. And
I'm kind of excited, actually. I'm willing to give it a go.
And we don't have a bottle opener, so we're going to use a spoon. So just for those of you who do not know how to do this.
This is testing Scott's skills.
Grip it tight.
Dude, well done.
Dude,
hell yeah.
It's not my first day.
Don't pour like an asshole like I did in the last one. Left Coast, we just read up on it. Basically, they are the big distribution center for and brewer of OG's Pizzeria and Brewing. They do all the beer for them. They do all 8 beers that OG's has. Left Coast takes care of. And Scott did have a bad experience one time. That just may have been a bad line, may have been something.
There's one thing that's really important to me, and as far as craft brew is considered, is consistency. And if that beer is consistently bad, then that's okay. Be consistently bad. But it's important for me that if I go and I have a Hefeweizen one day, and it's clear and tastes like a Coors Light, and I go back the next day and it's cloudy and it tastes like a Hefeweizen, it shouldn't have that kind of variation. It's not...
On the back of the bottle here?
Yeah.
Let me say it. At Left Coast Brewing Company, we pride ourselves on being one of the pioneers of double IPA style craft beer. This hop monster uses premium American 2-row and touch of light crystal malts to create a solid malt foundation. 5 different hop varieties are used in this hop juice. It spends 2 weeks in the dry hopping in the fermenter, contributing to its great hop aroma. Starts out sweet and finishes with the crisp bitterness of a double IPA. This drinkable blend will have you hopping until night's end. They're building up as a pretty big IPA. Ooh, wow.
I mean, right off the bat.
What's your color in this?
It smells really good.
I'm gonna put this color 1 Bud Light, 10 Rasputin. This color right here.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
In the light, I'm gonna put it at about like a 4.5, 5.
It's give it a straight 5.
It's not super dark, but it's not clear. It's actually got a really kind of cloudy look to it.
It's really cloudy. I'm going to say too, I really like the aroma.
I do too. That smells kind of good. It smells kind of weedy. It smells kind of like...
It doesn't. It's not one of those things where a lot of the San Diego style IPAs, they're super, super, super hoppy, and you get that right off the bat, that weed smell, or that just like, oh my god, that's hops. This one smells you well balanced. You get that wheat smell into it right away.
Just for reference, though, when I reference weedy, it's not a bad thing. It just reminds me of like when it's really intense hops, like the Green Flash Imperial, like
weedy.
It comes across as like weed, like it comes across as marijuana-ish, and to me, that distinguishes a really intense Imperial or double IPA. Like that's got a lot of hops going on. I like that.
And I don't expect my doubles to have that kind of intense aroma, but if it is dry hopped,
hey, it smells good though. Cheers.
I'm ready for it, man. I'm excited.
Good color, not really any head on it. The lacing is actually pretty good. The lacing meaning your little foam ring around the outside of the beer here. So I mean, if you look at Scott's glass there, do you want to give him a close up of the bottle? Scott's glass actually has got great lacing on it. I mean, it's got a nice thick kind of consistency to it.
You know what? Again,
oh wow!
I just think that's where my taste buds are at lately. Is
this thing tastes really earthy.
I'm getting that alcohol taste. I can really.
I think you might just be coming off your sickness though, because I don't taste that at all.
You don't taste that tartness. That. I mean, it's 8.5%. Maybe it is. Maybe it's me coming off my illness. But
you know what I'm tasting right now? I mean, you are right. It is 8.5. What I'm tasting right now is I'm tasting a really earthy IPA. It's something that kind of comes across in very like, I don't even know how, earthy. It's like, what the hell? It tastes like freaking earthy. Like it's got...
Tastes like Earth Day.
It does. Like it's not your normal IPA kind of flavor. It's got something where it's very...
Captain Planet-esque.
Kind of Captain Planet-esque. You know, it's got some dirt in there. It's got some earth, some shrubbery. Like it tastes like an earthy IPA.
Fire.
What do you think?
Hard.
Be honest with me. If it tastes like rubbing alcohol, be honest. It's not bad though. It's easy to drink.
It's really drinkable, yeah.
It tastes good. I mean, as a double, I can kind of see where they're coming at this. It's got a lot more IPA-ish kind of qualities to it.
It has that bitter aftertaste, which I like, and it has that it doesn't have that like really like leaving you dry, parched kind of feeling when you're done. When you're done, but yeah, I just again the bouquet and then the first sips, it's a little that alcohol taste to me is a little strong. I like it though. I would buy this beer again. I would definitely buy this beer again because I'm coming off of being sick.
I enjoyed though. You know, we
where
found
are
out.
you gonna put it?
We found out online. Before I do that, I just want everyone to know that we found online that this is their flagship. This is their go-to beer. This is what they make. This is Left Coast. When you say Left Coast, they want you to think of freaking hop juice. And because of that, it is a good beer. I respect it. I'm gonna put it at a 7.5.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I like it. And I would drink it.
It's good. It's very drinkable.
It's way better than the Heffenweisen I had.
You know what? Chalk that up to a bad experience.
I will, but I want to try it again. I want to bring that one back on the show. So I'm going to look for that Heffenweisen, and I want to try it again, because the one I had on tap was absolutely terrible.
That thing is really like...
And this just doesn't seem like the type of brewery, or the brewers here don't seem like they're capable of that kind of foobar.
When you taste that kind of thing, even when we talked about this, they said it was a lot of dry hopping that they did for this. It's something like, what do they say? It spends 2 weeks in dry hopping. Like, that hoppy flavor comes out of this like you wouldn't believe. Like, this has an extreme hoppy flavor to it.
And dry hopping, again, correct me if I'm wrong, for those of you who don't know, it's after the beer, after the beer's been fermented, right? Or is it after...
I think
you're right.
It was after the boil that they add actual hops to the process. They go back
and they just throw hops and they let it sit, and then, go into the fermenting process.
Where's JC when you need him, dude?
Right? No way.
JC, by the way, thank you for coming by, man. You did an awesome job. We would love to have you back again.
Anytime.
You guys, craft beer is a huge movement here. Scott and I are big advocates of the craft beer movement. We love living in San Diego and experiencing every beer that we have here, and we hope that you have the same experience from that.
Please, if there's anything that you guys, you think of, you appreciate, you don't appreciate, please let us know. The feedback we've had so far has been great. We appreciate everybody following us on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, Flickr. We're up there now too. So, again, thank you so much for checking in the craft brew scene. Keep it alive. Go to your local brewery. Go to your local craft brew store. Buy a beer. Just try it.
Try something different.
Give us a holler. Let us know what beer you tried and what you thought of it, and maybe we'll review it on the show. So again, thanks for stopping by. This is Beer's Gone Bad,
where the beer flows like wine.
We'll see you next time. Woo! Woo!